Yo, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So tonight, what we talking about? BMF, season 4, episode 3. Good faith. So this one right here. So it starts off crazy. They still show little clips of Mexico. That's whenever things started getting awry between T and Meech. They show little pieces of it, but I guess every episode they're gonna show a little bit until we finally figure out why they really hate each other right now. Well, T hates Meech, pretty much. But so it starts off, they in Mexico. It looks like they silent. They hiding spot on that truck. It's like they ain't never gonna find them. But yeah, they knocked the drivers off and they found them so quick. I'm like, man, I thought that would have been a great hide and go seek spot right there, but it's just nah. And I'm like, how they gonna get out of this situation? With their hands? They just beat them up. They beat them up and took their guns and killed them. I was like, well, that's one way to do it. I'm like, yeah, they turned into John Wick right quick. I'm like, yeah, alrighty then. Yep. So they go and try to get a reward and getting T and Meech and Loco and them and didn't bring enough people and got their asses handed to them. So interesting. But anyways, Markeisha always chiming in on some bullshit. Like, you're not a 50 boy anymore. You a boss and this and like that's most of the reason like that T and Meech like just against each other right now. Well, T can't stand him, man, because Markeisha just always putting some shit in the air, man. I can't stand her on the show, dog. Like, man, I'm not too fond of her on the shy either. And I don't want to take no food out of nobody's mouth, but man, Lala need to accept some better roles or something, man, because they be having you just hating her character on TV shows. The co-boyfriend, so she on the phone, they caking and stuff. This is of no other importance other than it's just funny. Because, oh, I love you, baby. Whenever you come down here, hold up, I'm running out of minutes. I gotta go. Boy, he seen his first 2 college girls. They didn't even give him no motion, no play, nothing. Didn't side eye, didn't lick their lips, didn't bat an eyelash. They just handed him a flyer or something like, we have some on-campus activities. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, Nicole, yeah, just go about your business. Go about your business, my girl. Speaking of college, Lucille trying to run these streets. So she follows Nicole. She wants to go to ATL and stuff like that. And then she get to the ATL, she tripping. She up there to the school. She talking to the other mothers and stuff, and just, oh, we gonna have to talk to you about your major, like, cause the other daughter is pre-med or something. Like, Lucille be on some bullshit. Anyways, Charles, he back on the prowl. That nigga funny, man. Like, he funny without trying. If he needs to, they need to come up with some movie for him, and he just have a comedic role or something. Like, I seen him in some other things, but like they try to have a serious role. I forgot the movie it was. There was a movie, and he cheated on his wife, and then a woman, she thought she was about to die, so he brought her to a tree, and then she was like, "Oh, bring me here to die," and then something fell off the tree and hit her in the head, and they started laughing. Then Charles brought her back to the hospital. What movie that was? It was some. I want to say who was in it. Was Nia Long in it? I don't think so. Anyways, but Charles is funny though. He need to be in a comedic role. I wish I knew what that movie was. I was thinking about it. It wasn't a good movie, but it was interesting. Uh, Brian. Oh, but anyway, Nasty Charles, he on the prowl. He eating at a restaurant and stuff, and the little woman is humming and singing. He up. Where is the love? That's it. That's his little game right there. I got musical chops. So where is the love? Where is the love? Like they was wild, it was wild. But anyway, yeah, I stayed way too long on this topic. Brian, man, he seen Meech on the surveillance footage, dog, and like he about came. That nigga was so happy to see Meech on the. That nigga was like Diddy at a freak off, man, rubbing some stuff on his nipple, man. That nigga got aroused, like pause. But anyways, Pinky, we got Pinky on here. Clifton Powell himself. He's preaching on here, man. That brother would not turn down an acting role. He's the old version of Lala. He's who Lala aspiring to be, because Lala is on everything, and Clifton Powell was doing that before her. Yeah, so he is preaching, he getting his money and stuff, and Lucille go try to talk to him, but humility, richness is a lot of things, a woman, and this and that. So he trying to put in her head, like, just because you want to serve God and stuff, man, you ain't got to be broke. Like, you can treat yourself, and you can try to have God, try to have things on earth instead of be poor and wait till the afterlife for you to live good. So Lucille, she can treat herself and do a little something. But anyways, they got the video shoot. So Meech is over there. Homegirl, she doing some 90s dance moves and stuff. So it's one of them videos, but I'm from the 90s as well. So hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. But he spotted this young lady. Man, she played on something before. What did this girl play on? But she's very attractive though. But I think she played like a musical artist on a TV show or something like that. I don't know. But he go try to spit game to her. He try to give her a little paper and all this. And yeah, she kind of dub him, but he gives his number. So we might see her again. I wish I could remember where I seen her from, man, but I know I seen her on some shows before. Charles, he goes eat with Brian and stuff, so it's good that somebody go check on B Mick or whatever. So Charles, out of all of them, you wouldn't have expected that, but it's cool to give B Mick a little bit of time and stuff, and maybe Charles get the introduction back to T and them. And at the end of the episode, we see that Brian does get back in the fold. So I don't know if Charles spoke to T or anything like that, but it's a little positivity. Hopefully B Mick get some paper, could help his family out and stuff. BMF, they get the idea for a label. And if you know their story, that was the beginning of the end. They should have never went should have never had the musical genes and stuff like that and loved the music and wanted to help artists and do this and that. Because, the world is ours and stuff. That was the beginning of the end. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know about all them nigga stuff. And if they watching the TV show, I don't want no smoke from nobody from BMF back in the days. You know what I mean? But anyways, so, Lucille, she got jealous. The Charles, they divorced. But he asked permission. I think I want to take somebody out on a date. Close my door. Who is she? This Jezebel. But you ain't want him. You ain't want him at all. You gave up the goodies to homeboy. But hey, I can't fault her because Charles was been getting his freak on and stuff for 2 whole seconds. Does that kind of cheating? Because Charles, what he was doing on that wall with homegirl, with the neighbor, he had a good 3 seconds, maybe even 4, but that was it. St. Louis, they pop up on the scene on some bullshit. I'm surprised he even went to ATL to go meet up with Meech and them. Like, I'm bringing y'all cut dirty. Her over her, like he got a terrible St. Louis accent. I've been there. I've been to St. Louis and stuff, but like, yeah, he's just a terrible St. Louis accent. And then they got the grill. And it's like they told him to put a grill in for the show or something. And like he didn't spend enough time with it, and like he got a very like lispy, like it's not comfortable to him. Like it's not vibing. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But anyways, so they pretty much trying to steal the plug. So I'm surprised he went to the ATL, but Loco decides that since Pablo died, we can't ship the old methods, so we're gonna start shipping to St. Louis and stuff. So homeboy in St. Louis about to try to steal the plug. So we're gonna see what's going up with that. Markeisha almost got him busted. She's so eager to get some money and do something on her own. She had him in a bad situation. Almost got him busted like a mug. If you watch Ali Sadiq, that's kind of like how Ali Sadiq got busted. The comedian, like he the funniest motherfucker in the game right now. Like his comedy specials, they are hilarious. So look him up on YouTube. His comedy specials on YouTube, man, and they phenomenal. Anyways, he got busted like how T was about to get busted. Anyways, so now T ready to turn on Meech because Markeisha got in his ear and stuff like that. Like it's just bad energy. Uh, B Mick, like I say, B Mick is back in the fold, so that's good. But T is like, I know he need money, and so he gonna do whatever to get his bread. And he is I forgot the word he used. Dispensable. He's dispensable right now. So if anybody gonna go down, it could be him. But homeboy might resent him for it because he gave him a position that homeboy wanted and stuff. So it could be the same. He gonna start resenting him just like T resents Meech. But next episode, more treachery and stuff like that. Like it's just a lot of negativity. I would like to see whenever the money really starts like coming and they in the height. I want to see the height of BMF. Cause I don't know how much longer the show is gonna be, but I just want to see them high of highs whenever they really got the bread and then got themselves together. Like this is cool, but I'm kind of like in a rush because I want to see that before they end up canceling the show. If they do, I got a feeling this might be the last season. If 50 Cent wasn't lying and making up shit about them beefing and whatnot, and then we hear that I seen Blue Da Vinci online saying Meech was a snitch and stuff, so I don't know if 50 gonna really mess with them anymore. I don't know, but I just was interested in the other facets of BMF, like whenever they was in the club and having giraffes and lions and tigers and shit like that. I want to see that. But anyways, yeah, another episode. It was alright, man. It's black people. Shit, it's 50 production. I fuck with it. I like my black shows and stuff. So, except for like half of the Tyler Perry stuff. Like I watch the movies and stuff, but I can't watch Have and Have Nots and all that. The Oval, and I ain't watching all that. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Will be the greatest and most hated. Holla at your boy.